we are now given to see the spiritual fulfilling of our Creator's own Holy Spirit of divine nature, and or divine glory, synonym body, bride, wife, bosom, in whom abides the Father's anointed Holy Son, and or anointed Holy One, he being the only begotten God, our God, in whom are hidden all the fullness of his Father's own infinite word, according to his Father's own infinite thoughts and colorful visions, by which the Son also has a Godhead in the express image of God the Father. This is what is underneath. Here's the Godhead of the Father. Here is the Godhead of the Son. And here is the body of the Father, in which abides the Son, by which we have a bright and morning star. That said, please hear a few defining scriptures. I repeat, defining scriptures that bear witness to the bright and morning star. John chapter 1, verses 1 through 3. Quote, "In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God the Father, and the Word was God the Son. He was in the beginning with God the Father. And all things came into being through him, and apart from him nothing came into being that has come into being." Verse 14, "And the Word became flesh and dwelt among us, and we beheld his glory as of the only begotten from the Father, full of grace and truth." Verse 18, "No man has seen God at any time. The only begotten God who is in the bosom," I repeat, the only begotten God who is in the bosom, synonyms, nature, body, bride, wife, glory, of the Father, he has revealed him. End quote. Here also Colossians chapter 1, verse 15, and chapter 2, verses 3 and 9, quote, "And he is the image of the invisible God, the firstborn of all creation, in whom are hidden all the treasures of wisdom, knowledge, and power. For in him all the fullness of deity and or the Godhead dwells in bodily form." End quote. Last but not least, Hebrews chapter 1, verse 3, quote, "And he is the radiance of his Father's glory and the exact representation of his divine nature, and upholds all things by the power of his word." End quote. Now, I'm certain that you can appreciate the fact that this does indeed require computer animation. With that, I shall fade.